Okay, we got it.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all, welcome back to another episode of J&J Just Talking. I'm Jada.
I'm Josie.
And we are sponsored by Sip of the South in Charleston, South Carolina. So if you're ever here, come stop by.
Our special guest, Juliet,
is our little puppy today. She's so cute. We will be discussing gossiping and drama today in this podcast, and
really just like how we personally deal with it, and like
what
to do with gossiping, and like
maybe
not gossiping, I guess, but like what to do with like other people gossiping and like not gossiping, and then also like what to do like when you're in drama or when you're like around drama and like you can't like get out of it because like your friends are in the drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like, what do you consider gossiping or drama? You know, I feel like some people say.
Honestly, I would say there's a very fine line between gossiping
and gossiping and just talking.
And like telling someone something.
I think something I'm around a lot, and like especially in the homeschool community, is people, if I say something, not saying negative, but just truthful and just how I feel, and I'm like, oh, I don't really love that shirt that person's wearing. They're like, oh, don't gossip. I'm not gossiping.
Mm-hmm.
Not gossiping. I don't. I'm being truthful. And I don't want people to think just because I think it's truthful. Yes, gossiping can be truthful. You can be like, well, that person said this and they're a super jerk.
I think that's where gossiping crosses the line, is where it's like just talking about stuff that you're not even like involved, like, you know what I mean? Like when it's like you're talking about like other people's, okay, the puppy's going over there.
And like everybody has different opinions and different thoughts. But you, like, something like my parents, I can tell, like, hey, like, this is what's going on, like,
yeah, there's a difference.
I don't agree with that. But, like, I can't go tell everything to Josie. I tell a lot to Josie about everything that's going on in my life, but not everything, you know, because I don't want to be drama. But obviously, I know if I tell her something, she's not going to go tell other people.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to keep that to herself, and she's going to respect, and she's going to understand that's how I feel.
Yeah, because gossiping is also, you don't want to ever, like, when you're, like, starting, like, continuing drama, you know, like, you certainly do not want to help feed the drama. Come here, baby. Come to mama. Come to mama.
No, the dog would be a distraction. Okay, yeah. And everybody just has a different opinion on what it is.
I think, yes, gossiping is a sin. You should not gossip. That doesn't mean you can't talk about, like, hey, I'm not. This is happening in my life.
But you
can you, like, give me advice on it? Or, like, what do you think I should do because this is happening?
Or even, like, we have drama with some friends and stuff. And we have a friend who, like, what do you think we should do? Like, how should we address this with her? Mm-hmm. And our friend has told us, you should just go tell her how you feel. And we did. And I'm like, that's not drama. That friend knows what's going on. But she's not going around telling the whole world about what's happening in her life. I'm going to put her on the floor. She's fine, right?
She'll be fine. Okay. Go on.
And so, it's just, you can be honest without being rude about it, without being, disrespectful and unkind about it. Like,
yeah.
That gossip is unkind, and it honestly leads to spreading rumors about, like,
and you don't want to spread
person. Like, no matter how much I don't like a person, no way do I want to spread a rumor
rumors about
and
them
be
like,
rude
they
to
did
them.
They did this. No.
Because nobody deserves that. I've been not liked, and I've been, like, kind of felt unwanted, but, like, they've never said anything mean, and I don't want them to feel that way, ever. Okay, so what is the other thing that we were gonna?
I think we're gonna talk about.
Okay, when your friends have drama,
but
you're kind of caught in the middle because you're friends with both the people. Have you ever been in a situation like this?
I feel like sort of. I don't know. I think also just like having drama around you, but you're not in drama. Like, I mean, we go to like a very small like. Juliet.
Yeah, we do go to a small little, like, homeschool community group, like,
so it's, like, but, like, oh, my gosh.
Juliet, okay, so, no! I'll talk, she'll handle the dog, it's fine, she is, 9 weeks old? Yeah, something like that. So it's a puppy thing. But like being in drama can be so hard a lot of the time because you're like there and it's happening and you're trying not to do anything. You're not trying to say anything. You're not trying to get involved because you don't want to be involved, but you want to know what's going on. You want to be like, hey, tell me what's going on, but don't like tell people you told me what's going on, and don't seem like you told me what's going on. If that makes sense. Because you don't want people to like be like, oh, she's a gossiper, she wants another drama, like she's just full of drama. No, you do not want that. But at the same time, you need to have you just need to be like, I don't know. She's like coming. It's like really weird. No, but there's a lot of like, surprisingly, what I really realized this year, we are sophomores. Last year I didn't have much because I was still kind of getting acclimated to everything. But with the whole, like, you see so much more, I've seen so much more drama this year. Just with everything. I've been in drama. I've had drama. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, why is there so much drama in this small homeschool community? Like, they all say they're little Christians, but I'm like, you're not really Christians if you guys have this much drama. Like, look, these kids got too much drama, right? I agree. Okay, so now you're back after the whole mishap. Sorry for that, but
It's okay, we're holding her now.
she's a bad girl. She's mad.
Yeah, we're so mad at her.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on, like, how do you
Personally, I try
react?
to stay out of drama as far as possible, unless it's like I'm involved in the drama, like. But like I try to stay like other people's drama. I try to like not ask about it, not talk about it, unless they are offering it, and then I'm still gonna be wary even if they're offering it. Like they're like, hey, can you give me? Or they're just talking. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Because then that goes to gossiping.
Because I don't want to be like.
You don't want to be part of the gossip.
And I don't want to be part of like the drama if I was not even close to involved. I don't want the other person to be like, oh, well, she was talking to her about it, and then she told. No, like I just no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, obviously, if it's a close friend, you're gonna offer advice and everything. But
I'm not just gonna like listen, and I'm certainly not gonna pry into other people's.
Yeah,
drama.
that's something I probably have more of a hard time.
Yeah.
Like
I want to know what's going on.
I do. Yeah, we both want to know what's going on, but at the same time, I'm like.
But if it's not my drama, you know, I just let it resolve itself.
You don't want to be involved, but you want to know. Like,
it's like I don't want to be involved in the drama, but like what's going on because I know, you know what I'm saying?
I always want to know like what's going on, like what's the haps, like.
But then I'm like, but I shouldn't because like she has like a heart on her head, y'all. Look at her head. It's like a heart. Oh, look at that. Okay. Anyhow. Yeah,
Okay.
I do agree that like you've got to gotta try to keep the drama out of it and like try to like
you just gotta realize that there is drama no matter where you're at. Like there'll be drama in your household, there can be drama with your friends, your closest friends, there can be drama between everyone. But you just gotta know what point is it gossiping, what point is it too much, and are people over exaggerating, are people being too sensitive?
Yeah, and at least it's also like at what point is it not your business? Like if someone's like saying something about you, if that's your business because they're talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying oh my gosh go like get mad at them, but you have a right to know if they're talking about you behind your back. You have a right to know what they're talking about behind your back.
Yeah, and that's where you can go up and be like, hey, I know you know things, just tell me why this is happening. Why are they being rude to me? Why are they not talking to me? Why are they not inviting me? Why are they not doing this? And
yeah.
I feel like from my stance, if somebody, like Josie said something bad, she would never, about one of the kids we know, a girl we know, and she said something bad to me about it, I'm not going to go tell her. But if she comes up to me and is like, hey, did she say something to you? I'm going to be like, yes. She said this.
Or, okay, another example is like, if like, you're hanging out with people and like, you don't get invited to something and like you're like, that's kind of weird, I didn't get invited, and you ask someone who like was there or whatever, and they're like because like I've had that happen, and I like asked her, I was like, hey, do you know, and they were like, yeah, well, when they talk about you, it's all good, and I'm like, okay,
then why am I not being invited to a 30-person party, you know?
But then like when it like I asked her again, and then like she was kind of like she didn't want to tell me. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I get that you don't want to tell me because she doesn't want to get involved in the drama, and I get that. But, like, if someone's talking bad about me and, like, has this reason that they don't like me, I think I have a right to know because I don't know if I actually did anything or if they just don't like me.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. I think to myself about everything, okay? Mm-hmm. And I, like, talk to myself, and I'm not a psychopath. I just talk to myself, okay? I'm fine. But, like... Oh, what was I gonna say? Wait, what were we talking about? Recap me on what we were talking about.
We were talking about how like she didn't want to get involved in the drama, so she didn't tell me what was going on. But like,
okay, so I don't remember what I was gonna say, but I have something to go along with that, I guess. If you know what is happening, don't go. Like, just tell the person.
Don't spread it. It's not like you have to spread rumors or
you
gossip.
gotta be honest with the person.
But tell the person if I ask a girl, hey, do you know what's happening? And she goes, no, or just doesn't respond.
Or she's like, no. You know,
she knows.
And just say it. Listen, I'm not gonna go up to the girl who's doing it and be like, someone told me, like, so-and-so told me that you don't like me anymore. No, I'm going to be like, hey, I know you don't like me anymore. I can just tell why. Can you tell me why this is something I did?
A moment, yeah.
Oh, here's another thing. I want to know if I did something wrong. That's with, like, friendships. Is what I was going to say. If I did something wrong to Josie, I want her to tell me that I did something wrong. So it doesn't so she doesn't go and put a barrier between us.
And
she's like, oh, she hurt my feelings. I'm not as close with her anymore. And then I think I did something wrong, but I don't know what. And so then we're just not friends anymore. Okay. I don't want that. Just be honest. Just be like, hey, like, when you said you didn't like the way I looked yesterday, whatever, that hurt my feelings. And that made me feel bad.
I've noticed in friendships that haven't worked out personally for me is because there was not good communication and because there wasn't, like, sure, I was younger probably, but, like, it was still like there was not communication. Like if something did hurt someone's feelings, they couldn't she wouldn't tell me. She would like go tell her mom, but then she wouldn't tell me that it hurt her feelings, and she'd like make her mom come to my mom to then tell me. And it was like, but I just needed to hear it from you because hearing it from my mom, from your mom, from you. Also the fact that also the thing with that was I would find out like 2 months after it apparently hurt her feelings, and so it was like
that does nothing. That
I need you to have told me right then and there, hey, that
just say it. It doesn't hurt me if I hurt your feelings. It hurts me that I don't know I hurt your feelings.
And then you tell me later on that you had your feelings hurt, and that was just like,
I'm like, maybe even say it like right when they say it, you can be like, oh, that kind of hurt, like, oh, yeah, I didn't know you felt that way.
Don't play it off and be like, oh, hey, it's all good, and then like come crying about the fact that hurt your feelings 3 months later.
It doesn't work. Because then I won't feel bad.
I won't even remember what happened. I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry.
Honestly, I won't even feel bad because if you have to work up 3 months of guts to come tell me I hurt your feelings, then we're not friends. You're not willing to tell me the truth. You're not being honest with me, and it's not. Our friendship ain't gonna last much longer. I can tell you that one.
I agree.
But like, I also feel like this is just like drama. Like in general, it's just if you're gonna tell your friends like to keep a secret from everyone else they know, if it's like a bigger thing that they can get in trouble for, you are asking your friend to lie for you, and that is gonna hurt them. Like.
Another thing also is, what was I saying?
But like,
I was going with that. Okay.
But like, if I was told that Josie is snuck out once a week every night, and she's
really
doing
that
it,
too.
okay, and she's told me, I'm not going to go and tell her mom because that's going to tear something between us and we're not being friends anymore. And I don't want to lose her as a friend. She's not doing this, by the way. It's all fake, made up, my imagination, okay? I promise you.
I love that that's your imagination. You're like, yeah, she's speaking out.
No, and I'm not going to tell my parents and my parents would tell them. But at the same time, if I get asked dead straight, if this is happening, yeah, what do you expect me to say? I don't want to lie, but at the same time, I don't want to lose you as a friend. Don't put your friends in a situation where they're going to have to lie for you. Lie about a secret
just
or
don't
anything.
Tell them. Like, I'm sorry, but don't.
Sorry, I saw shadows with my brother.
I thought you were about to die.
No, I thought we had a customer. Okay, sorry, let me get my mind. Don't do that. Just be honest. Just be like, this is happening. Like, don't be. What was I saying? That had nothing to do with anything. Oh my god.
Don't be honest.
No, be honest, but like, don't put your friends in a situation. Number one, if you're doing something your friends are going to lie for you, they get asked.
Probably shouldn't be doing that, but you know,
like
another
just don't
problem.
like. What is so important that you're sneaking out to go do? Like, just don't do it. Like, just ask your parents if you could go to that friend's house spend the night at that friend's house once a week, like, or every other week, or like, if you wanna go get a ice cream cone.
Jada, where is this going?
I don't know, but like, just like, stop doing stuff that you're gonna have to make your friends lie for you for, because your friend, I've been put in situations where I have to do this actually, and I don't want to have to lie I don't want to lie, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go be a tattletale.
But if someone's mom came straight up and was like, is she doing this? I'm gonna be like,
yeah, kind of, but I don't know.
But at the same time, I'm gonna be like,
but when this has happened to me in the past, and my parents they've asked me straight out, I said yes, and they're like, if the adult figure or whatever person in charge asks if this is happening, just say go talk to my parents. That's all you gotta say. If you have a good relationship with your parents, that's what you just gotta say. And that'll kind of give right away there, yes, it's happening, but you didn't hear it from me. Not at all. You didn't hear from me.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen, and it could not. Just be honest with everything, okay? Just be like, this is happening. It sucks, and it's hard, but it's so much drama.
I also agree just to try to stay as far out of drama as possible, because I think personally, just both of us, we try to stay pretty far out of drama. If there's drama happening that we know people that, we try to not get involved.
If they ask me, I give them advice. I'm like, hey, I think you should just apologize. There's no point in
my opinion,
I
think if you're friends with two people and they're upset at each other, I would say try to stay friends with both of them and don't try to take one side, even if it necessarily feels like it's the right side. I would say to try to stay out of it and stay kind of mutually out
just
of it.
Just be I'll hang out with this person that day and this person that day. It's fine, you know.
Or maybe just if they're really bad, just maybe take a distance from both people for a little, but don't just distance yourself from one of them, because then it seems like you're
I'm taking that person's side because that one's right and you're wrong.
But you don't want to take sides like that, because also you don't know the whole story since you're not fully involved in it, so you shouldn't.
Because you're not trying to be involved. You don't want.
So don't try to take sides and be like, that one's the right one and that one's the wrong one and they're terrible. No.
Because you don't know the truth, and I knew there was drama when I was little. I'm like, oh, there's drama, and I was always public schools, they got all the drama, because it's that person cheated on that person with that girl, or whatever. But as I got older, and this year, I've just realized there is so much drama between everyone, homeschoolers, public schoolers, private schools, everyone.
There's drama in every circumstance. When I tell you, you literally can't even go to church without having drama. It's
right? There's so much drama at both of our youths and everything, and I'm just
The way you can't even just go to church without having
I'm
drama
like,
is
I
crazy.
am literally here at church. Why are y'all having this big blowout? Like, I don't care that that person ate your
Wow, dude.
burrito, you know, like.
No, but like it's like you can't. You know, I don't think I realized this. Even last year, I don't think we were really. This wasn't an issue for us really, but this year I think. Also, like we didn't start going to either of our youths really last year,
Yeah.
but like this year we start, and it's like there's drama in like every aspect of like our lives. It's hard to stay out of it, or it's hard to just like not be like involved in it, or at least know people that are, because like go to school, go to church, sports, like literally there's
Yeah, it's
drama
just
at
so
all
much.
of them.
And I'm just like, okay, I don't care anymore. Like, and I'm being honest, half the time drama is so like
It's really dumb
stupid.
stuff.
I'm like, there is no reason that you had to go do this and tell this person and did this and blah blah blah
and
blah
then
blah.
they got in trouble, and then you were like, yeah.
Like, there was no reason for any of that, but you did it anyways, and now you're in this situation and you're bringing other people down with you.
Yeah, you should never, when you're like in that drama, you should never be trying to bring other people down.
Like, just
with
realize, hey, it's my drama. I don't want my friends to get hurt. I don't want my friends. People, I'm telling you, they're just so full of drama these days. I'm just like, wowzers. Like, it's crazy, really. But it's hard to stay out of. But just try to stay out of it. Just be like, when you see drama, just be like, nope. Like,
But it's hard when you're involved in the drama, you know? Like, when you're the
Yeah.
one that, like, you know, people, like, betrayed you or whatever or something, and, like, but they're placed, and
oh,
like,
and this, okay, I have something to go along with this.
okay.
When you have a friend who's started drama around you, but you're still around all the time, and y'all don't hate each other, y'all are still like decent with each other, but you're put in a situation where you have to talk and you have to interact and you have to be around them. How should you react? Okay, personally, I think we should just be kind and don't tell them everything. Just be like, oh yeah, this is happening right now. It's hard, but you know, it's whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. Like, or be like, this is great right now.
Another thing
How
is
are you?
don't
Like-
tell other people your drama. I don't know if we said that, but, like,
Yeah.
if you're having drama with a person, don't just start a conversation with someone and be like, yes, I'm having all this drama with this girl and this. No,
Yeah,
just,
if
like,
you're gonna say you have drama, you don't need a name drop.
well,
Obviously,
I don't even, honestly, I think it does cross the line into gossiping if you start, like, just selling too much, you know? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
no.
like,
they're gonna tell.
they
But,
don't
like,
need to know. Unless you're, like, asking for, like, completely, like, that person doesn't know the other person, so you're like, hey, can you give me advice?
on like even make a fake name. That's fine.
That's different, but
I
not, like,
was actually there was one week that we were in youth and we were having drama with this one of our mutual friends, and this girl that's in our youth, she goes to our school as well, and we were talking about it, and she looked at me and goes, "Who is it? Who is it?" And I was like, "Number one, I'm telling the drama. I'm telling what's happening
it
right
was
now."
literally in, like, our prayer group, because we were talking.
Yeah, it was at church. It was in our small group. And I actually, like, one of the leaders, she put me aside. She's like, hey, I understand, but we just want to make sure that we're not gossiping in this. I'm like, I wasn't trying. She was the one asking me. Like, I didn't say that. I was like, okay,
That's
yeah.
another thing. Is like,
She was
even
like,
if
you
people
don't need to
ask
know
you,
all
you
the
don't have to
tea,
volunteer the information. Like, she asked the same girl. She actually did. She asked me again. She was like, "Who is it?" Like,
And I was like, well,
I was.
I'm
like,
not gonna
I was
tell
like,
you.
"Look,
I'm like,
I don't want to start.
I don't want you
anything
to
up.
hate that girl. Like, she's hurt my feelings. She's done things to me, but
She hasn't done anything to you. you
yeah.
know?
So
It's
it doesn't
not
matter.
like she did something so terrible to me.
Yeah, it would
that
be
sh-
so.
it's-
It would be different if like she like, I don't know, did something super bad to me. Then I would be like, hey, it was like
Not necessarily I would tell, but it's different if it was like, I don't know.
it's like hard because you want to make sure that person is steering clear of the bad person.
But at the
without
same time, you're not
gossiping,
gonna
you
gossip.
know?
Because it's like you don't want them to like think like you're spreading gossip, but you don't want them to like associate if they're actually like a terrible person.
Yeah,
Like, if the
it's just-
person crossed the line too far, you don't want to like someone that you're consider like if you actually like are friends with someone, you don't want your friend to like get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I do. It's just so, it's confusing, and it's just like, you need to step back, take a breath, observe, and then once you figure it out, you can step back in and be like, hey, please just stop. Like, just stop.
And granted, that will probably not solve your problem because, like, quite literally tried that practically. It did not work. But
no,
it's
but
okay.
like, you can even be like, hey, this ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna fix it. But can we just like kind of split our ways? Stop being so close and stop, just be like, hey, I realize this is happening, but it's fine. And I just think it's hurting me emotionally and it's not making me too well or feel too good or, like emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be best if we weren't as close anymore. And if they are mature enough, and hopefully they are, they'll be like, okay, I understand. And maybe they'll come back one day and apologize, which would be
Fantastic.
amazing. Every time there's drama, I'm always hoping that person would like eventually come up and apologize to me.
Like, I don't think it'll
It won't fix everything, but it would be
and
amazing.
I don't even think it'll happen.
No.
But like at the same time, I'm like, but what if it did? That would be great.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm tired.
But
babe.
I think we touched most of the subjects.
We really did. Yeah, and it's 26 minutes, so we're doing
So
good.
pretty good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we want to like touch on to like, just stay out of it is all I can like. It's gonna be hard to stay out of it, but try your best and just realize that there's no point in being a part of it. Like, you might think, oh, it just gives me some like texture to my high school life, and like when I'm older.
I saw some girl. People are like, I'm doing it for the plot. No,
We're not in a movie.
No, we are not in a movie, sweetheart. We are not adding drama just because it makes your life interesting. It really just, honestly, I love when there's no drama. Like, I love when everything is just peaceful and I don't have to deal with drama.
Yeah.
I'm happier. Like, I'm more stressed if there's, like, drama going on. I'm like, oh, I want to avoid that person, or I don't want to talk to them, but, like, I gotta be nice. And it's, like, that's more stressful than just, like, trying to, like, not be in drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's easier just to be like, not worth it. Like,
My time is more valuable than that. I'm sorry, it just is.
and also people do try to start drama. Like, obviously they'll pick a fight with you and they'll push you, and I'm just walk away, just be like, nope, like it's not happening today. Like,
It's not what we're doing.
and so just that's it, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had to go through everything. Like,
Say bye to Julia.
say bye to the puppy. She's so cute. Okay, so again, we are sponsored by Sip of the South in Charleston, South Carolina.
So we have our YouTube channel, J&J Just Talking.
Yes.
Go subscribe and like our videos. And then we have our podcast, which is on Spotify. So
J&J Just Talking as
Go
well.
subscribe. And also, like, watch our previous videos and
Yeah,
our
listen.
previous podcasts.
Aw.
And have a great day.
Bye.